Hello and welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton.
I'm Charlie Neff.
And today, I think everyone can probably guess what we're going to talk about.
The most explosive fallout between once best friends.
Yeah, and we'll give you the latest because it's continued this morning, this bitter feud between Elon Musk and Donald Trump.
Let's get nasty.
We'll talk about Billy Joel because he attempted suicide twice and he's talking about it now and revealing why.
Yeah, it's very, very sad and scary.
And finally, Miley Cyrus. We'll talk about her and Nick Jonas. I forgot that they were even a couple.
Oh my gosh, an iconic couple.
Well, Miley's now talking about
the breakup.
The breakup. She said some mean things about him back then. So she's
kind of clearing it up and saying where she was in her life at that time.
We will remind you that
we are live. Thank you to all the people waiting in the waiting room for us. We're live on YouTube every morning, Monday through Friday, around 7:40 a.m.
7:40-ish,
Pacific Coast time. Remember, you guys, leave your comments on our YouTube page because we do get to those at the end. Let us know what you think about Trump and Elon. Whose side are you on? And any other comments you have in the stories or even about us.
Even about us, how good we're looking.
Oh, God. It's Friday, guys.
Donald Trump and Elon Musk, they are feuding. I'm sure you all know that. Trump is now saying he's prepared to cut Elon off. He doesn't need to talk to him again for some time. He's even reportedly considering selling his Tesla.
Ooh. Wow, that's where you know it hurts.
That hurts.
By the way, Tesla's stock is actually up today. We should have bought stock yesterday.
Yesterday, we should have bought it when apparently yesterday, Elon lost like nearly $27 billion because the stock tanked that badly.
Well, today it's doing good.
Is that right?
Everyone checked it in our meeting this morning.
Just got to buy the dip, huh? Because everyone says it. It's a saying, but it's also true.
So tell me how this exactly started, because I think for people that aren't plugged into politics, like I was just like, what happened?
Well, this is what I think happened.
This is the big, beautiful bill.
This is Elon is making it over the big, beautiful bill about how much there's too much government spending and
but it has to do with his company too, right? Being squeezed.
Trump's saying it's because in the big, beautiful bill, there was EV credits.
Beautiful bill, I can't.
Apparently there was EV, electric vehicle credits that he wasn't going to do anymore. And so Trump's saying that Elon's just mad about the credits. Then Elon's saying, I'm not just mad about the credits. This is just over ego, right? Like, Elon entered the White House because he helped Trump a lot win the presidency.
Well, he says he wouldn't have won if it wasn't for him.
And then once Elon's in the White House for so long, his personal brand and his actual brands, like Tesla, it just are in the toilet. Like, he took such a hit from, like, supporting Donald Trump. And then I think one day Donald Trump,
I don't think he cared.
You don't think he cared that
I don't think he cared that people didn't like him as much. I think he likes to be the villain.
Yeah, I just think...
And also he was, like, bouncing around, like, on stage with his hat and, like, I don't know. I mean, look, I think people could have seen from a mile away, this friendship was going to end in a fiery flame.
Right, it was.
And that's exactly what is unfolding now. Of course, Elon is trying to come out with some bombshells.
Yeah.
The biggest one, obviously involving Epstein, saying that the real reason the Epstein Files haven't been made public is because Donald Trump is in them.
Now, how does Elon Musk know that?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too. I mean, obviously you would assume these two are really close.
This is really
but
close.
I can't imagine. I mean, maybe if it was like two like teen girls like being like, oh my gosh, I have to tell you something. Like, you know, then I would maybe be like, okay, it's believable. But I just can't imagine them being like in their pajamas at a slumber party and being like, can I tell you something that's bothering me? Like,
I'm on the Epstein list.
I'm on the Epstein. Like, I just can't see that.
It's such a big secret for Trump to assume Elon would keep. Like, that's why I'm just, if you're telling him that, what else are you telling him?
Yeah.
Elon must have a lot of dirt on this guy. And I just think that
that's like seems to be, you know, his biggest thing, right? He's like, let me drop the bomb. Like, this is what he has.
One would think.
But I mean, I don't know. Do you think that like turns away like Trump supporters at all or turns them off?
Depends what he did on the island, I guess.
Yeah.
And then even so, probably not.
Will we know?
I mean,
will we ever know?
Probably not while Trump's president. But I mean, Elon yesterday said he supported an impeachment. So Elon said yesterday he wants Trump impeached and JD Vance to be the new pres. So God knows, I think it's all over hurt egos and like, they're the two most sort of powerful guys in the world, and they're like jockeying for like position.
I thought it was kind of interesting, like Donald Trump doing an interview talking about the breakup of like him and the falling out of him and Elon. And he was like kind of sad. He's like, I guess we're not talking anymore. I was just kind of like, oh, I don't think I've ever seen him like sad like that.
Because I don't know. They're both so powerful and rich that I don't know who needs the other more. Because if Elon
Well, at the end of the day, Donald Trump is president.
He is president. But say Elon yesterday said that he's prepared to sort of like send money to politicians going for elections that don't support Donald Trump sort of thing and don't support the big, beautiful bill. He's got more money than God.
Yeah, he's so much money.
Trump needs Elon and his money.
Is he still the richest person in the world? I know he kind of goes back and forth with Bezos.
I believe he is.
But I mean,
Trump needs his money. Trump needs his money. And if Elon spends money on people versing Trump and Trump candidates, that's so bad for Trump.
Do you think these guys are ever going to work it out? I mean, it's so nasty right now. It's hard to even think like that. But I do feel like a reconciliation is possible still.
Yes. I feel like it's kind of like Julie and Todd Chrisley. Like they're worth more money together than they are apart. You know what I mean? They just got out of prison. They got to stay together now because
you need the dynamic duo together.
You need it together. Otherwise, apart, they're less valuable. I feel the same way.
And also less entertaining.
Less entertaining.
I mean, don't get me wrong. This is all entertaining for sure. It's been all over my timeline. What do you guys think? Do you think Elon and Trump will reconcile? And whose side are you on?
Good question, Charlie.
Oh.
Billy Joel, he is now talking about his attempted suicides in a new documentary, Billy Joel and So It Goes.
Yeah, so this premiered in New York City on Wednesday. And he was not in this documentary, but he did provide some information, actually really intimate details about how when he was in his 20s, before he was famous, he was having an affair, He was hooking up with his best friend's wife.
While they all lived in a house together.
Yeah, and they had a kid.
They had a kid in the house too?
Yeah, meaning the wife and the husband, they had a kid. And Billy Joel was the best friend that was kind of like seeing the wife on the side. He felt so bad.
He's probably still like a sexy muso type, you know what I mean? You never let a sexy muso type live with you and your family.
Yeah, and he felt so guilty and so bad that he attempted to take his life twice. One time, taking an entire bottle of pills, he fell into a coma that lasted several days. And another time, he drank cleaner. And he actually, John Small, which is the guy that his best friend, he rushed Billy to the hospital after that time, saving his life.
That is a crazy story. So the guy who he felt so guilty about ruining his life was the one who saved his life.
Yeah, and at one point, I guess John must have found out about this. He punched Billy Joel in the face. It got really, and he was like, and Billy Joel basically said like, I get it. But also like, zip up your pants.
Yes,
I mean,
it's easier said than done. You know what I mean?
Truth. Like this woman must have been really seductive.
I mean, maybe. But I mean, that's crazy details that we never knew about this massive star.
Right.
And it's such a compelling story. I will watch the documentary now, I believe.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's really interesting. And you just don't really hear. I mean, look, he's a rock star.
He was
right?
with
Christy Brinkley. They had kids together. She's gorge. But I think you just don't imagine details like this because usually rock stars, they don't care what they do, right? They don't care what the damage is after the tornado.
True.
But for him to have so much guilt where he didn't want to be on this planet anymore, it's relatable and so sad, but also teachable.
Yes. No, totally. All right. Let's move on with our final story.
Yep.
Miley Cyrus. She's revealing that her and Nick Jonas are A-OK these days.
Yeah. So everyone, all the Disney fans, remember she famously dated Nick Jonas.
Was Miley at Disney as well? Oh, she was Hannah Montana.
Yeah, isn't that Disney?
I think so. Okay, I think so. Yeah.
So they famously dated. She even referred to, you know how couples have a joint name? Theirs was Niley.
Nick
and Miley. People loved them. So they had such a bad breakup, and she talked about how it was so hard on her. She was distraught. She was sobbing. And now she's kind of revealing why they broke up. I guess she called him a dick. Can we say that? Yeah, she called him a dick and an a-hole back then because she wanted him to open up for her.
That's not a reason to break up with someone because they call you a dick. Otherwise, you know.
Well, I mean, that's kind of after the fact.
Right.
She told him, I really want you to open up for me. You know, she was the biggest thing back then.
Open up gigs.
Well, she was going on
open
tour.
up emotionally. Open up emotionally?
No,
open up
she was going on tour.
Okay, gotcha.
She needed them to be the opening act.
The Joe Bros.
Correct. They did not. He chose to go on tour with his band instead, rather than opening up for her.
Yeah, okay. It's his. That was while they were together. That's why they were together.
Yes, she did not understand why he would choose this. I mean, now looking back, it was the best thing, right? Jonas Brothers are huge. But at that time, Miley was definitely bigger than them. They were kind of known more for like camp rock, but then they exploded after that.
So it was a good choice.
It was a good choice on their part, and I think she realizes that now, and she acknowledged in this podcast, like, look, he has a kid now. He's married to Priyanka. She's like, we've all grown up. We've moved on. She's had her famous divorce with Liam Hemsworth, your Australian bro.
Big Down Under podcast, wherever you get your podcast.
Is he on it? Is Liam on it?
No.
Oh, well, you got to get him on it.
Well, I mean, let's start with Luke Hemsworth first.
Does anyone out there know the Hemsworths?
Yes.
Get them on the Big Down Under podcast for Cotton.
If you are an Australian celebrity or know of an Australian celebrity, please reach out. They kind of even banged, though.
Wait, what?
Miley and Nick Jonas kind of even banged, though.
What do you mean?
They did the whole promise ring thing. So were they even really like you know what I mean? Like they didn't even.
Were they getting down?
They didn't get that down. And Miley.
Does that make you feel like it wasn't as serious if they're not doing the full Monty?
Then you're just friends. You know, then you're just kind of friends.
But you're kissing and you're holding hands and you get butterflies.
Okay.
Right? I mean,
I think you need some sort of physical intimacy for it to be a real. But I don't know. How old were they?
They're young.
Okay, so maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, they're kids.
Yeah, they're kids. All right.
Okay.
Can we read out the comments?
Yeah, sure. For the Trump-Elon feud, Melissa Eager said everyone could see this coming with Elon. Yeah.
We knew a big breakup was coming.
For sure. Eminem said, I'm not on either one's side, but I've got my popcorn ready. I know. I'm kind of feeling the same. It is very entertaining.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm loving it.
Kathleen Gowardy said Team Trump.
Nice. Okay, we got a difference of opinion.
Savannah Johnson put a bunch of popcorn and Slurpees emojis.
Right.
Yeah, I think we're all feeling the same. David said, this is like WWE storyline with Elon and Trump. They need to get in the ring.
That would be hilarious.
Justin said, feels like King Kong versus Godzilla.
I really wonder how it's going to sort of end. Like, we knew the relationship was going to end spectacularly somehow, but now how does this feud end? I think they'll just go their separate ways.
I feel like either Trump or Elon should just like break the ice in the thick of all of this and just be like, I love you, bro.
Yeah, shut up and kiss me.
Yeah. I'm sad. For the Billy Joel story, the lady said, drink cleaner, WTF. That was Trump's advice during the virus.
It actually was, wasn't it? Did
he say cleaner? I thought it was horse tranquilizer.
Yeah, there was also some sort of bleach.
Oh my God.
Didn't your mum have a thing for Billy Joel?
My mom hates Billy Joel.
Oh, your mom hates Billy Joel?
Hates him, yeah.
Why?
I don't know. She just hates him. I've never heard her hate someone more than she hates Billy Joel.
Interesting.
And I don't even know how it comes up. I feel like she brings it up. By the way, I hate Billy Joel. Like, it just comes out of nowhere.
Look, I mean, your mum, you know, she's no Chrissy Brinkley, but she's not, you know, miles off.
Mom's looking good.
She's not miles off. I think that maybe you should ask her. I believe that Billy and your mum had a thing back in the day.
Oh, it's definitely possible. Maybe had a bad breakup.
That's what it feels like that.
Maybe she's
No, stop.
the wife.
No, I don't
in
think
this
so.
story?
Stop. You're the kid then.
Oh God.
Yeah.
For the Miley Cyrus story, B Street said, I mean, we're all a jerk in our own ways. Laugh out loud.
Yes, especially at that age.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, geez, a lot of personal comments for you guys. Oh gosh. All right, let's buckle up.
We got to get the highlights of the comments.
Oh my
so many comments.
gosh. Okay, so like in the back, they've gathered all your guys' comments, and so we had all the topics, and now they've scrolled down to a full page.
Okay, I'm gonna say their name, and then you give what they said.
Okay,
right?
let's do rapid fire.
All right, and you have to do it in the voice you believe they have.
Okay.
Christiane Moore.
It's Christian.
Christian Moore.
Christian. We live in a South Park episode, I promise.
Key.
Hey, you two, loving the podcast.
M-
trying to find different voices.
Eminem. No,
Eminem.
It's M. It's not Eminem.
Oh, it's not Eminem.
You
We
could
always
do
say
Eminem
Eminem.
the voice. You could do Eminem
We
the
know
voice.
Eminem is a female who loves
Okay.
baking, so I'm gonna say she has
Okay.
like a soft, sweet voice. Cotton and Neff, can I send you 2 shirts from my state?
What state? Depends what state you're from, Eminem.
Yeah, what kind of shirt?
Yeah.
Watch, it's like New Orleans. It's like Louisiana, where it's like New Orleans, like
Yeah.
pasties.
All right, this is going to be a difficult one for you.
Okay.
Digital Bandito.
Charlie's, please never split up or fight. I don't think we can take it.
I actually think we should do this now every day. I think we should do it this way. We should do the miscellaneous comments this way every day.
Oh my God.
Marcy P.
Congrats to Branson on his first week as producer of the podcast. Oh, congrats, Branson.
Congrats, Branson. Congrats, Branson.
And both Charlie, Cotton, and Charlie Neff looking great on this TGIF.
Thank you, Marcy P.
By the way, if you guys are ever in town and you do the TMZ tour, Charlie, Cotton, and I filmed like the intro video, the safety video for the tour. So at the beginning of every tour, you're going to see our beautiful faces. Do you think people are going to walk out?
I think maybe.
They're going to get on and be like,
Enough,
nope.
enough.
Yep.
Also, shout out to Tony. Tony's got
Tony.
promotion. We got Tony here.
Tony's our new producer as well.
Yeah, so congrats to Tony. Tony
Yep.
Branson. We got to mention Miguel as well.
Miguel in the back.
No promotion for Miguel thus far. It's on its way. It's on its way,
Miguel
though.
doesn't need a promotion. He is the promotion.
Miguel is the promotion. I
Yes.
like that. I like that. Well,
Yes,
thank you,
yes.
Charlie.
Shout out to us.
Shout out to us.
For
We're
just keeping it real every
we're
day.
doing our thing.
Wait, quickly, what are you doing this weekend?
Kids. Like,
oh gosh, can't you guys like take the kids somewhere?
I think. Oh, I actually am. Peach has got like a little ballet performance.
Oh,
at
how precious.
In front of like 100 people. It's
I'm
gonna be
obsessed with Peach. She is like my spirit kid, child.
Spirit fruit.
I love her.
What about you? Some event?
I'm gonna go to Pride with the TMZ tour bus on Sunday.
Oh.
I'm not a member, but I'm an ally.
You're an ally of the LGBTQ?
Yep. My brother's gonna come too, and my husband.
You'll be on the TMZ tour bus going through Pride?
Yeah, it's the parade in Hollywood on Sunday. The tour bus is like, they did it like a wrap where it has like TMZs and like rainbows and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Super fun. If you guys are out there, come say hi to me. I'll
Yes.
be making an appearance.
Nice. Very good. Okay, well, thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie.
And thank you, guys. We'll see you here next week.